No, I've seen plenty of good threads about the 2-wire bypass mod for the VN750. I figured I'd go ahead and just show a short video of what exactly is going on and what's being bypassed. These 2 wires coming out of the lower connector going into the bottom of the junction box here. This one is red and black, and it is the bottom forward pin, the bottommost forward pin. And then 2 above that is a red and yellow wire coming out of the middle forward pin in the bottom connector on the junction box. And these 2 need to be jumpered together, essentially. So these part of the connections are not important. I've only got these shrink wrapped off so that they don't touch anything on the bike and ground out or anything. But these 2 are the most important to be jumpered together, because these are the 2 that feed back and are actually being sent to give power to the ignition in the starter system, instead of going through these 2 wires and going through the relay that's triggered by all of the safety switches. So if you're having issues with starting or anything like that, those safety switches could likely be a culprit. You can bypass these by just snipping this off, getting it off to the side, and then jumpering these 2 together. So I've just got them soldered with a bit of shrink wrap on top of them. And if you want to keep your headlight running with the stock regulator rectifier, you want to make sure that all of these are just kind of fused together, so you can maybe jumper between this pin and this pin over here. And then that would effectively complete the circuit between these 2 if you just wanted to, shove a little piece of paper clip or something between those 2 if you wanted to really jerry-rig it. Probably not recommended, but if you wanted to jumper it between those 2, that would still maintain current going into the junction box for the headlight relay, which if you have the stock regulator rectifier, once you start the bike, it'll actually start the headlight. But if you've done like what I've done and done the blue wire mod up here, it'll start the headlight as soon as you turn the key. It doesn't wait for the bike to start up, and that's useful because, as you can see here, I've got a MOSFET regulator rectifier on mine. So blue wire mod is up here. The 2-wire mod happens right here, or if you wanted to keep your headlight functioning properly, you would, oh, well, that's not good. Better secure that a little better next time. But either way, you can see this is exactly what needs to happen for the 2-wire mod. The blue wire mod is up here, and then this is my MOSFET regulator rectifier. So hopefully that should clear some things up a little bit and give you a picture of the wires that you're actually looking for here. So if you want to bypass your safety switches, it's right here. If you want to make sure your headlight turns on even though you've bypassed your safety switches and completely disconnected the current flowing in from that point, then you got to do this one.